अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट, मैं हूं मोहम्मद हसन और आप देख रहे हैं फिज़िक्स के कॉन्सेप्ट। स्टूडेंट, हमारा आज का टॉपिक है ऑर्बिटल वेलोसिटी। बिफोर टॉकिंग अबाउट ऑर्बिटल वेलोसिटी वी मस्ट टॉक अबाउट आवर प्रीवियस लेक्चर विच इज़ आर्टिफिशियल सैटेलाइट। स्टूडेंट, आर्टिफिशियल सैटेलाइट को हमने क्या किया था अपने प्रीवियस लेक्चर में, जो कि मैंने अपने चैनल पे अपलोड भी किया है, उसमें हमें बताया था कि कैसे एक सैटेलाइट को भेजा जाता है विद द हेल्प ऑफ रॉकेट। अच्छा, अब कहानी आती है बात की कि अब हमने सैटेलाइट को भेज दिया है, यानी कि अब वो क्या करेगा, प्लेनेट के अराउंड मूव करेगा। जिस पाथ में, जिस सर्कुलर पाथ में वो मूव करेगा उसे हम ऑर्बिटल रेडियस या ऑर्बिटल पाथ कहते हैं। उस पाथ में जो सैटेलाइट होगा उसकी कोई सर्टेन वेलोसिटी भी होगी। तो यहाँ पे हम सबसे पहले ऑर्बिटल वेलोसिटी की बात करेंगे। कह रहा है अ सैटेलाइट इन अ सर्कुलर ऑर्बिट हैज अ कांस्टेंट स्पीड, यानी कि उसकी स्पीड क्या होगी, कांस्टेंट, क्योंकि रेडियस उसका एक कांस्टेंट होगा, वो चेंज नहीं हो रहा। वो क्या कर रहा है, एक पर्टिकुलर ऑर्बिट के अंदर एक पाथ, सर्कुलर पाथ में वो मूव कर रहा है। तो इसकी स्पीड कांस्टेंट होगी विच डिपेंड्स ओनली, अब वो डिपेंड किन चीज़ों पर करता है, विच डिपेंड्स ओनली ऑन द मास ऑफ प्लैनेट, जिस प्लैनेट के अराउंड वो रिवॉल्व कर रहा है, एंड द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन द सैटेलाइट एंड द सेंटर ऑफ प्लैनेट, यानी कि प्लैनेट के सेंटर से लेकर सैटेलाइट तक का जो डिस्टेंस है, यानी कि जो रेडियस कहलाता है, उस पर भी डिपेंड करता है। यानी कि दो चीज़ों पे इट डिपेंड्स ऑन टू थिंग्स। नंबर वन, द मास ऑफ प्लैनेट इन विच around which a satellite is orbiting, and the second thing is that the distance from center to the satellite. Now if we know that when a satellite is moving around a planet, what happens, there must be some force which is moving that satellite into a circular path, and we know that a force which moves the body into a circular path is called centripetal force. In case of planet and satellite, this thing is performed by the gravitational pull of earth. For example, if we are talking about the satellite which is moving around the earth, so where centripetal force is provided by the earth gravitational pull, earth's gravitational pull will fulfill that need of the force when a body is moving in a circular path around an planet. And the magnitude of that force is F is equal to capital G M E ms over r square. This G, this me, capital Me and small ms over r square. We know that Me is the mass of earth, okay, ms a small mass, this is the mass of satellite, and capital G is the gravitational constant. Its value is 6.67 into 10 power minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square, and the mass of earth is also constant, is 6.0 into 10 power 24 kilogram. Okay, now the second important thing is that the orbital path is simply a circle in which a body, means satellite, is moving around a primary body. The primary body is a planet. The secondary body which is moving around a planet in an orbit is called satellite. Okay, so when an object is moving around a planet, it must have centripetal force, and according to Newton's second law of motion, is equal to Fc is equal to ms multiplied by AC. This ms is known as the mass of satellite. This is AC is the centripetal acceleration. We know that when a body moves, whenever a force is applied on a body, there must be acceleration. But this body is moving in a circle, it means this is centripetal force, and then there will be centripetal acceleration as well. And we also know that the magnitude of centripetal acceleration is AC is equal to v square over r. So we will put the value of AC in equation number 2, okay, in place of AC. So equation becomes Fc is equal to ms into v square over r. So this is the formula for centripetal force between earth and satellite. Okay, what will happen, we will compare equation number 1 and equation number 3. Here Fc is equal to F. We know that centripetal force formula ms multiply v square over r is equal to G, capital G me ms over r square. Ms is cancelled with the ms, 1 radius is cancelled out with the 1. What we left, v square is equal to G me over r. Taking a square root on both sides, we get the square of the v will be cancelled out, and this will remain under root. Okay, see that, student, we know that G me is a constant value. The magnitude of these values are written over here. Okay, mass of earth is 6.0 into 10 power 24. If we neglect this constant, okay, what we will left, v is equal to 1 over under root r. It means the greater the radius, the lesser will be the velocity. It means when a satellite is very farther away from planet, its velocity become very slow. And if a satellite which is very near to the planet, it is moving very near to the planet, its radius is quite less, then its orbital velocity will be much higher. So we can say that when a satellite is at much height, its velocity is slow because it has to cover a greater path, a greater distance. And when a satellite is very low altitude, then its velocity will be high because it has to cover a less circular path. The radius will become less, and when the radius become less, the velocity will increase. It means when a satellite is moved down from higher altitude to lower altitude, its velocity will increases, and when a satellite is moving from low altitude to high altitude, its velocity will be decreases. I hope you will enjoy today's lecture, and it will be quite helpful for you. Thank you very much.